All right, let us just finish off now on the Arsenal versus Spurs game. BK, looking at these fixtures, am I in the right place? I am definitely in the right place. We're now looking at the Spurs fixtures. They play Arsenal, of course, at the Emirates, and then they visit Frankfurt, who are just behind them in the Champions League. And then they go and play wounded Brighton because they lost their coach. Talk to me, BK. How many points for Spurs in these 3 games?
Wow, it's a tough round of fixtures for them. But I do believe they will get 6 points out of the 9.
Okay.
I do believe they'll get at least 6 points out of the 9.
Jabs, talk to me. How many points for Spurs in these 3 games?
3 games. Spurs, it's an important game. So I see them getting 4
points. All right. So now let us move on this one, and then we are going to move into the Liverpool versus Brighton game. So let us just look into the standings. If the network can just be a bit faster. All right, so Liverpool are sitting on 8th, man. So they need to start chasing if they want to chase the likes of Arsenal, City, and Spurs. And Brighton are in that top 4. Well, I see that Liverpool and Brighton did not play their games because of the Queen. So maybe an advantage, but BK likes to say having a game in hand does not mean that you have the 3 points. Looking at the Liverpool standings in the Champions League, they sit 2nd, 3 points behind Napoli, same points with Ajax. Don't know how Ajax are behind with that goal difference, but hey, maybe it's this go one football. Come on, guys. You can't sponsor us and you're making mistakes. All right. So looking at the Liverpool injury list, as we can see over there, as you can see, your Chamberlains, your Keita's, your Robertsons. It's quite a long list. G,
sure.
Is this going to be a problem for Liverpool in this game?
No, it won't. Like they have to prove a point at some point, and obviously they are fighting to make sure that at least we get to the top 4 for now. We have to get to the top 4. Despite the fact that Andrew Roberts, maybe Navigator is injured, they still have talent, they still have players, they still have goal scorers. Because when I was watching, I think it was ESPN, whereby they were talking about their attackers. Liverpool, they miss Mane, but they can make a difference from that. So at this point, it's just about proving a point. So it's a definite win for them. I don't think but I don't judge me when they lose, please.
Yeah. We've got it on recording.
A definite win.
Evidence.
BK, talk to me, man. Is this a Liverpool comeback?
Yeah, it's really a tough one.
Yeah.
My only concern is Robertson, because if he's injured, it means Gomez is playing at left back probably, and I saw him last time playing at right back. Was it? He was so poor. I couldn't believe what I was seeing from Liverpool. In the Napoli game, if I'm not mistaken. So if Robertson is injured, I'm worried for them. I'm worried for them. I don't want to talk about a comeback now. I'm really worried for them.
All right, let us just quickly go through the results, the past results for these teams. So Liverpool have 3 wins, a loss, and a draw in their last 5, whereas Brighton, on the other hand, have 4 wins and 1 lose in their last 5. We sit here, Liverpool have been struggling this season. Brighton just lost their coach. They're in the top 4 right now, too early to say. But who needs this win more?
For me, it's Liverpool. Liverpool are desperate to win. They need to especially when we look at the Champions League group, actually, you understand? So they need to push as much as possible in the Premier League so that whenever they are facing those big teams, they shouldn't like a draw. It's not that a setback, such a setback to them. But then on the other side, Brighton also they have to prove a point that okay, Pele, we lost the coach, but we still have the squad. You understand? We still have the squad, we still have the memorandum how to play. Let's just play and see where it leads. Actually. So for me, it's gonna be a nice match. But considering the Liverpool injuries, the injuries which they have, Robinson, it's not a setback for them. They won't play Gomez. They won't play Gomez. There is that boy, the left back. Yes. What's his name again?
Samakas.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's better. Actually, you can see whenever he comes in for Robertson, he does push actually. So for me, yeah, they're gonna do well. With Jota back, and it's the Liverpool which will win.
Terence, yes or no? Is this a Liverpool win?
I would say or they are the favorites to win, honestly speaking, because they are Liverpool. Just to clarify, I just want to know who is playing at home. Are they playing at Anfield?
It's Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah, with Anfield.
Yeah, it should be. It's leaning towards Liverpool, but Brighton has proved to show that they can really pull some upsets there. Honestly, so it should be an interesting game to see. But I'd lean towards Liverpool, but it's gonna be an interesting game. We also might have goals either side also. So coming back to the Premier League this weekend, I want to tell you that I'm excited. Not only for my team, but just the amount of games that we'll be playing. And it's very tough when it comes to fantasy also, which is not part of the conversation, but it should be interesting to see exactly what happens this weekend. Yeah.
Are you betting this weekend, Jerry?
No, my brother. I'm a Christian. I don't bet.
One thing I'll tell you, I'm topping up the fantasy league there.
DK,
Uh,
how much are you putting on City versus United?
United to win $100 on United. To win.
Come on, BK.
We can bet today. Go to Betway. We can bet today.
All right, gentlemen, let us just quickly go to the fixtures so we can finish up on this game. So Liverpool play Brighton this weekend at home. Then they also host Scottish Giants, Rangers. And then they go and visit Arsenal at the Emirates.
Woo!
Is that Rangers game a problem for Liverpool coming into this weekend? Are they looking at the Brighton game? Are they looking at the Rangers game? Are they worried about Arsenal?
They definitely worried about Brighton and Arsenal. And I don't think Celtic pose much of a threat to them. I feel like they want to prove a point now. So Brighton and Arsenal are their main concern. But they will put their all in Celtic.
In the Rangers one.
Sorry.
Wonga, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
You are talking like you're far.
How's it now?
A bit better, a bit
Any
better.
better?
Welcome back to the channel. And I'm quickly going to throw a question at you immediately. Looking at that Liverpool fixture list, those three games, Brighton, Rangers, and Arsenal, how many points do they get out of those three games?
Phew. I don't want to give them the Arsenal game. I don't. And it's at Emirates. I don't want to give them that Arsenal game. I think against
Okay.
Arsenal they're gonna struggle.
Controversy.
But I think against Rangers and Brighton they might grind some wins from those guys. So it's 6 points out of 9.
Okay, 6 out of 9. All right. Looking at the Brighton fixtures, seems like no one really trusts Brighton that much, but I'm going to throw the question out there and I'm going to give it to BK. BK, Brighton go to Liverpool,
Yes.
and then the next weekend they go. They host Spurs. So out of those two games, how many points?
Yo,
Yeah.
out of those two games, 1 point.
Eh.
Where is the
I
1
believe they
point
can
coming
draw
from?
one of those.
What's wrong, BK? What's wrong?
They draw.
Where's the
I
draw
believe
coming
they
from?
can draw one of those teams.
Which one?
Which team? Which one?
Yo, Spurs.
Why Spurs? It's my question.
So you're saying that
Spurs.
by the end of this weekend, Brighton are not in the top 4.
Definitely not.
I beg to do. I beg to differ. But
Definitely
anyway,
not.
let's go.
because you're
Thank
playing.
you.
Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Definitely not.
We're taking the top 4, BK.
Why did I not think of that? I walked right straight into that trap. I walked right straight into that trap. Wonga,
Mhm.
Brighton.
So menu is coming. That's what you say.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Ah, come on. Let's be serious.
I'll see you on
Longer.
Sunday, Terence. I'll see you on Sunday.
And
He's
don't
over
worry,
there.
I'll be watching him.
Is Wonga still there?
Yeah, I am.
Wonga
So,
that cities.
Are you also agreeing with these 2 or 3? I don't know how many haters are out here. Are
Yeah,
Brighton,
just haters.
are Brighton not gonna make it to the top 4 by the end of this weekend? Or they're gonna get
We know
Next
menu is
week.
gonna lose, so I don't understand how they're gonna make it to the top 4. But
No,
anyway.
we're talking about next week. I get you said at
Oh.
the end of the 2 games between
Oh,
Arsenal and they're playing Liverpool and Spurs.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
2 games.
Also, you're saying the 2.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's,
asking by the end of this
yeah.
weekend. By the end of this weekend.
weekend.
can happen.
Ken, I don't think. Wait. I just
So
want to say
Brighton are
something.
playing Liverpool. United are playing City. Spurs are playing Arsenal.
Who's Fulham?
Fulham
are
has a
playing
better
Newcastle.
chance.
They're playing
They're playing
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Oh, that's a tough
It's
one.
tough fixtures. It's
All
tough
right, let us
fixtures.
continue. Let us
Tough
continue.
fixtures.
Let
There's
us
no
have
straight
a
win.
look at one of the most boring matches that's going to happen this weekend, which is Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. Crystal Palace are standing at number 16 at this moment.
Yo,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Chelsea are sitting at number 7. Hey, United are 1 point where they're supposed to be, but hey. Looking at the Champions League group for Chelsea, they're sitting at the bottom of the group
Disgusting.
with 1 point.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Then when we go and have a look at their injury list, Chelsea. So we've got Edward Mendy, 50% chance he might play, 50% chance
N'Golo
he might
Kante.
not play. And then N'Golo Kante. BK, is there an injury that they're going to be missing in this game?
Well, Kante is a definite miss for this team. It's just that with Chelsea, a new coach, you don't know whether or not he views Kante is important to the team, but history will tell you that Kante is important to Chelsea. I don't know. Crystal Palace, is Zaha still injured?
Zaha,
Let me do this.
just look at it there. Zaha should be back.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. He was back. He was back his last game.
Yeah,
the,
he's
the
back.
last week, yeah, but yeah.
He's back.
No, I think if Zaha is back, that's a load off, because those draws that they've been suffering, I believe if Zaha is in the team, then it's goals, and maybe it's a win for the team. So with him back, confidence booster. But the Kante one for Chelsea, it would be a big miss.
Jabs?
Kante is a key player to Chelsea, so Yeah, it's a serious setback. Like you can see the difference without him. And he's been playing terribly actually. It's not Chelsea, I know.
All right. Looking at the results of these two teams, so Crystal Palace have 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in the last 5 games. Chelsea, on the other hand, 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. G, who wins this game?
It's tough on my own mind because Chelsea have been bad. Like they haven't been performing like how they performed when they won the Champions League. I won't say last season, but when they won the Champions League, or maybe when they were playing against Madrid second leg. But I do believe that for this one, it's a win for them. I won't say that it's because they have to prove a point, but then at the end of the day, they have to prove a point. They're a big team. But then you never know what Crystal Palace can do. Like you never know. Especially when Zaha is there. Like we don't know. And Kante is not there. So I think Chelsea will win this one. I don't know. On Betway, I would have said Crystal Palace because we need that money. But Chelsea, let's give it to Chelsea.
Yeah, we need that man.
For me, I would say that Chelsea are gonna take this. I don't know why you guys are ruling out Kante actually, because I've been looking at Chelsea's updates actually. He was training the past 2 days with the squad actually, full training with the squad actually. So he's back. He's really back for me. Like he was pushing. Looking at his videos, he was really pushing. So it's a thing that I feel like Chelsea are gonna win. They're solid at the back. Playing Koulibaly and the Brazilian. I feel like they're gonna win. They're gonna win this match. Crystal Palace is a team which they're gonna sit back and think that they're gonna catch Chelsea on a counter attack. Something which I doubt it's gonna happen with their full backs. Chelsea, they have the pace which they want. So I feel like I'm gonna give it to Chelsea. Straight win for Chelsea. It's either 1-0 or 2-0 for me for Chelsea.
All right. Wonga, it's Patrick Vieira's second season with Crystal Palace. Potter just started. Well, he's in a big team, a bigger team than Patrick Vieira. So, who is more under pressure?
I think Greg Potter is I think he's more under pressure because he needs to prove a point that he can take this job that he's been given. Patrick Vieira, if he's also is not under pressure as Potter is, though. I believe, because if let's say they lose against Chelsea, then you can look at that Chelsea has better quality in terms of players, and he does not have that quality that Chelsea has. So I feel like Vieira has less pressure than Potter. So, but at the same time, Vieira will want to prove a point that he can take on the big teams. So now, if you were to ask me which way is it going, I would say it's either a draw or a Crystal Palace win. No Chelsea win for me.
Controversy. BK, how are you feeling about this? You've got a coach who's been there for a year and now a season. You've got a coach who just started. Shouldn't Patrick Vieira be winning this game?
No, definitely. If I were to put my money on this game, Crystal Palace for me, Crystal Palace for the win.
Terry?
I'll definitely go against Chelsea. Not that I hate them or anything, but yeah, they just haven't been convincing for me, honestly speaking. And the other thing that I can say is that Patrick Vieira, he's gonna try. There's just some feedback, guys, there, so I don't know if you can.
Yeah, someone's got feedback. Wonga?
That could be me. Wait, hold on.
As I was saying, is that sorry about that. as I was saying, is that Vieira's just gonna say that it's been a long time since they actually had a win, and now since the squad is coming together and they have a full squad, they can actually go fight for points, even if it's just a draw. I think it's possible, but I don't give Chelsea a straight win. I highly doubt that's gonna happen. But they really can come this weekend and really prove us wrong. So this weekend, I could really say there's a great amount of games where no one for dead certain can say this team is gonna win or that team is gonna win, because it's challenging teams. Even though we can see that Crystal Palace is a bit lower in the table compared to Chelsea, but they really put up a challenge. Crystal Palace puts up a challenge, and they don't care who you are, where you are on the log. They'll really put up a challenge. That's all I can say.
All right. Looking at the Chelsea fixtures, they play Crystal Palace, and then they host AC Milan, and then they go play Wolves on the next weekend. Wonga, how many points for Chelsea in the 3 games? You're muted.
I think I was saying 1 or 3 points.
1 or 3. Okay. G.
It's gonna be a tough one. Tough next 3 games for Chelsea. I
G.
believe.
I'll go with
And
4 points.
So there'll be a draw and a win somewhere.
Yeah, Chelsea against Crystal win, and then AC Milan. You know AC Milan. I think a draw for that one, and then Wolves. They play. They score actually. So yeah.
All right. Njabs, is that AC Milan game going to be an issue coming into this weekend?
It truly will be. AC Milan is a formidable team. Chelsea has been lacking in that area. So AC Milan, I trust them to win.
All right. Then let us jump into the big one. The great, which is the United versus Manchester City. City
Come
rise.
on, United.
United go to the 80th looking to upset Manchester City. Well, City are looking for 3 points to try and overtake Arsenal. So looking at the standings, of course, we can see United are trying to get into the top 4. City just a point behind Arsenal, and Spurs just chasing them. Let us just look into the City group, Champions League. Wanga, City have this group in the bag, don't they?
of course, this one is decided.
It's done.
Yeah, this one it's in the bag for us. There's no dispute there.
VK?
Unless it's because
the
there's
group is
something.
Done.
It's done.
All right. I should have actually jumped into the group, but let me just do this. For United, my apologies for the cough. Let's do this. And then I'm going to ask Pretty on this one and find out from him if United are in trouble in this group.
For me, in this group, it's kind of simple, man. I feel like we got this for us. We're gonna win this group. So I feel like with all the games coming up, we need a squad. We can't afford injuries, actually. So if there are no injuries, I feel like they're gonna do well in the group. Actually. Without injuries. If they have injuries, now we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna be in deep problem.
All right, let us jump into the injury list over here. So as we can see for City, Laporte, Phillips, and Stones. And then when we jump into United, You've got Rashford. Who's another name? Harry is ruled out. So sad, but hey, man.
Yes! Come on, Harry Maguire. Come on. Injury time.
Then, of course, we've got the Mason Greenwood situation. And then number 9, Anthony Martial. Just talk to me. Which key injury, which key player is going to be missed between City and United? I'm just going to show them both again.
I would say the key player for Manchester United is definitely Rashford. Rashford has proven himself countless times, actually, especially with that hat-trick. So he's very vital to the goals, you know. And for City, I see Stones as a vital one. Oh, he's been playing good. He's been playing good. So Stones.
G.
Okay, as Jab said, with Manchester United, I'll definitely go with Rashford, especially by the fact that Ronaldo hasn't been playing that much. Obviously, you need a Rashford in your team, and he's been scoring compared to Ronaldo. I'm not saying that Ronaldo is a disadvantage or something, but
Controversy.
it's not controversy. But Rashford, James. And then with John Stones or Laporte, I would definitely go with Laporte. We do have a new boy though. I forgot his name.
Akanji.
Yeah. He plays, especially against Dortmund, but I feel as though Laporte obviously has experience, and I don't think it will be much of a disadvantage because Rashford is not there. So obviously, yeah.
Wonga, how much are you gonna miss Laporte on this one?
Like 0%.
Yeah,
I would not want him to be even on the bench. No way, he must be on the field some way. Nothing, not close to the field. The one thing that I'm happy about is the absence. If Marcus Rashford is absent for the game, I would be very happy because he's ridiculous. If they hit those long balls for him, the guys would really struggle. So his absence would be very great for us. Ronaldo, I'm not scared of him. I said it, BK. I'm not scared of Ronaldo. I can't.
You will see a trick Sunday. Don't say that.
All right, let us jump into the results for both teams, so we can get to the real business and make decisions. So Manchester City are unbeaten in 8 games with 2 draws. United, on the other hand, if I just go there so that no one says I'm lying, 4 wins and 1 loss only in the Europa League. BK, City is winning with this one, right?
Yeah, Etihad. It's tough. It's tough there.
Haaland
Speak as a
will
pundit.
holla at you, my boy.
Speak as a pundit.
No.
Speak as a pundit.
You know, speaking as a pundit, not as a fan, I would have went with a draw. Speaking as a pundit. But as a fan, I would say City is going to win. As a pundit, when the facts are in front of me, I would say a draw, because I mean it's Pep's first time playing our coach Erik ten Hag. The style is quite different from last year. The squad is quite good from top to bottom, and I feel like it's our best chance to beat City. We beat Liverpool, we beat Arsenal. We've been doing well against the 2 top, and Arsenal inverted commas, top teams. So I think it's time to prove ourselves against one of the top dogs in City as well. So it's gonna be a tough one. I see a draw.
Looks like PG disagrees with you.
I'm not disagreeing.
I know this is a win for United.
BK, I got your back, as always. You know that I always have your back. Always.
United to win.
United to win.
Same time.
Terence,
Come on, let's
chill.
stop dreaming, guys.
Tottenham is gonna solve you.
Let-
Chill,
Let's stop
Terence.
dreaming, guys.
Chill. Chill, Terence.
Don't make emotional.
This one is for Wonga, actually. You see, if we win this game, Sunday I'm getting drunk just for Wonga. Just for Wonga, Jenna. You see? But then, let's be talking about stats, actually. For me, whenever it comes to the Manchester derby, we can come with 10 losses. But whenever you reach the Manchester derby, it's a different atmosphere. Jose did prove that. Actually, the stats, they say that Pep hasn't done well in the Manchester derby. If we look at it, out of 5 games, he won 2, drawn 1. Meaning it's a 50-50 chance for both teams, actually. If we go to the head-to-head stats for both teams, you understand? And to look at it, now at the moment, like I feel like they have the motivation maybe. If they win this game, it's that they would say, yeah, we got these guys. You understand? We got this, we did deal with Pep. Now we have to focus on the next game. For me, the players are in a positive mindset. Bruno scored at the international football. Dalo did race. Actually, Eriksen scored also. So Casemiro did well also at France. Fred did well also. And then I feel like
Maguire's injured.
and then there is Ronaldo. And then there is Ronaldo on the side. So for me, Ronaldo is that kind of a player whereby wherever he's a hard worker, it's a fighter. Ronaldo. You rule Ronaldo out, that's where Ronaldo pops in, actually. You understand? So now it's that thing, Ronaldo is out, guys. We don't care about Ronaldo, just relax. You understand? That's where it's gonna punish you. So for me, it's gonna be an interesting game, actually. So it's gonna be, it won't be that thing with it, it's attack City only. Also, when you are gonna try to go for City, actually. So hopefully, for me, on my side, I won't be happy with it, but I feel like it's gonna be 2-2 or 1-1 or 1-0, either team. That's it. I'm telling you.
Okay. Get Rex.
Thank you.
So Wonga, Haaland has been destroying these mid and bottom table teams. Is he now under pressure to perform against United?
I would not say he's under pressure. Let's just do it.
You'll just do it.
Come on. Come on.
Nice. Terence,
Hamels, we thought they had him Dortmund against Dortmund. They thought they had him, Kanti, Nix.
but now he has to face Maguire.
Now he has to face the boot.
Maguire, who's Maguire? He's the water boy.
Terence, is Haaland under pressure?
Honestly speaking, I would say yeah, slightly. But Haaland's gonna holla. That's all I'm gonna say. He's gonna say, "What's up? I'm here." Honestly, he's a force to be reckoned with. Honestly, we can't all lie. We can see even the golden boot chase. Come on, the guy has double the other people that are competing with him. But one thing that's for sure, he's gonna score this weekend. I'm not too sure how many goals, but he shall score. Because he's just always there, right time, right place. He's just always bullying his way into the box. So I'd say, yeah, maybe there would be a bit of pressure because it's the derby. It's a different atmosphere that is gonna be there, and yeah, they're gonna expect him to do a lot. So maybe the pressure might get to him, or maybe he might just say, "Or I'm Haaland. Let me highlight this, boys." You never know. We don't know. But one thing that's for sure, I know he's an important piece in this game. And if they don't sort him out, it's gonna be a problem. And I see there's a okay. Let me not hate. I'm not gonna hate. I'm gonna leave it at that. Shout.
Controversy. Jabs. Ten Hag's first season, is he under pressure? First
I feel like he is under pressure, but I trust him. He got this, especially with how Man United has been performing lately. So yeah, he's got this. But then I truly do see a draw.
Wow.
Okay.
Not a win, a draw.
Okay. All right. Pretty Ten Hag.
For me, he's a mastermind. He's a mastermind for me. Like he did well compared to Pep. You can't compare anyone to Pep. He's an overthinker. So now he's gonna overthink in this game. He's gonna strike. He's gonna be challenge for you. Just put him in midfield. Kevin De Bruyne is the striker. Like the whole system is gonna be confused. You won't even know what he's playing. Gerard. Everyone is gonna be confused. But for me, Ten Hag will take his wins. Sancho and who you call Antonio. Guys, it's all about pace. Joe Cancelo is out. Kyle Walker is out. It's all about that counter. Just share counter football. You guys are good in counter football. We win the first half. That's the thing. If you guys win the first half, we put on Casemiro second half. That's it. What that? It's close. You understand? So for me, it's a game between two minds, actually. You understand? Pepe is used to the football of, okay, I want to be challenged, the club football. So now he has competition in the Manchester derby when it comes to tactics. It's a matter of tactics now. It's not all about the squad, the tactics. How are we going to approach the game? So it's going to be a nice game. I wonder how he's going to line up Pep, actually. My concern is Pep. I'm not worried about my coach. I'm worried about Pep.
All right, we've got a few minutes left. Looking at the City fixtures, they look nice, if I have to say so myself. So they play United, they play Copenhagen, and then they play Southampton. Quickly.
9 points.
Hey,
Ambitious.
9 points.
Okay.
You know what? You see with United, with City, United can score 1 goal or even 2 goals in the first half. But we all know, gents, we can win 4-2, 3-2, something like that. The rest of the game is not a problem.
This is not Crystal Palace winner.
Hey, this one.
Hey, this one.
All right, quickly, before we have to come back, I'm going to give this one to BK. City or Mwanya, whatever, Everton. How many points for United? 30 seconds.
6.
Are you losing against Everton?
7 points. 6. Worst case scenario.
You don't trust it. I want you here on Sunday. I want to see something.
No, I'm definitely there. That's how confident I am. I'm there.
9 points.
Yeah, says.
9.
All right, gentlemen.
Leave them.
Let us-
You're supposed to say 9 points.
Let us log in and log back. Let us log out and log back in again.
Was it? Terence, I'm gonna laugh at Terence.